efficiency, solar conversion,
and
storage,
using,
outreach,
research,
and education,
innovation,
infrastructure,
research opportunities,
mentoring,
collaboration,
hands-on learning,
education,
research infrastructure and STEM education.
exciting, collaborative, and fun.
I'm a new hire. All of my startup money came from Tnscore, so there is not a single aspect of my lab or my research that has not been impacted by this funding. I can say that we've made some of our first initial big discoveries, which were very exciting. I've collaborated with people both at Vanderbilt and at Oak Ridge National Lab, and I've been able to send my students on amazing opportunities.
One thing that's really beneficial to me in the REU is the networking. I have met so many people that can potentially help me reach my future career goals. Also, I studied as a Tnscore REU student with Dr. Freimeyer at UT, and what I'm studying here with Dr. Hagelin is completely different from what I did last summer. So it's really helped me to see what I enjoy doing research on and to help me see what labs I may want to work in and what graduate programs work for me best.
One of my key projects, which is funded by Tnscore, is to enhance the efficiency and durability of direct formic acid fuel cells. Tnscore has given me multiple opportunities for materials to test some of my ideas to improve performance, as well as equipment to evaluate how the performance is changing and why.
I would like to express my sincere thanks to the Tnscore team at the UTK, at the University of Memphis, and in particular to NSF for providing us funding support to carry on our research in the area of solar energy related materials.
Tnscore has funded not only my own research, but also the research of undergraduates in our lab, which has allowed me to practice my mentorship abilities.
I'm the director of the Memphis Crash program that began in 2012 in order to promote science education through research among the high school students within our region. We are indebted to Tnscore for their financial support that has continued every year since 2012. Their scholarships have made it easy for students from the minority category to participate in the Memphis Crash program, and these kids would not have otherwise had the opportunity to experience this unique research setting.
I would say that one of the greatest things about Tnscore is it's brought together scientists that normally don't talk to each other. We have biologists talking to material scientists, we have theoretical biologists talking to chemists, we have a portfolio of investigators that have been brought together that would have never been able to interact in the past.
I really appreciate the support from Tnscore program for the past 5 years. So this program provides foundation for my career work, which is on the splitting water with metal complexes.
And I am the program coordinator for VSVS, Vanderbilt Student Volunteers for Science. And before Tnscore came, we were focused right here in Nashville, Tennessee, sending students and kits out to local metro schools. So with the expansion and using Tnscore money, we've been able to reach a lot more rural schools and teachers, giving them hands-on science that they would not have had before this program started.
The opportunities that the Tnscore funding has afforded me is being able to interact and network with students at Vanderbilt University and to find out that there are bigger and brighter opportunities for my education and my research opportunities. Now I'm actually thinking about pursuing a PhD. I've been able to travel across the country and attend high-level research conferences and not only present the results from my own research, but to share ideas and to learn more from not only fellow students but professionals in the field.
Tnscore has had a tremendous impact on Vince. We were able to build infrastructure, research infrastructure, which will remain open to our Tnscore collaborators. We built an outreach program, STEM education outreach program in Middle Tennessee that currently impacts 4,000 students, and we've put 10 graduate students through the program. Finally, In the area of workforce development, we've hired 2 outstanding assistant professors. So Vince and Vanderbilt have really benefited through participation in Tnscore, and through the investments made in research infrastructure, the collaborations that we've built can continue.
I also assist with the Vince Tnscore field trips, where we bring in high school students from across Tennessee to Vanderbilt and engage them in discussions about science and research and the importance of alternative energy sources to the future of society by providing them with a hands-on experience in the lab where they build and test their own solar cell prototypes. This year, Vince supported 21 of these projects.
So at Tennessee Tech, I guess as an assistant professor, when this program started, I felt very isolated from polymer people, and the program allowed me to build this connection with these 2 great people here at UT and their whole research groups. We've had interactions between the research groups. We can tell you a little bit more about that, but it was a great way to build connections across the state, to look for energy solutions, and to build our expertise, or build my expertise. So, yeah, I was really, really pleased with the program.
Within our thrust and activities within Tnscore, we've really been able to put several pieces together to come up with more than we might have bargained for at the beginning. In particular, we have introduced electrochemical devices to a variety of new groups across the state that are making interesting materials. And though it took sometimes several years, people really started to understand a different set of things, leading to cross-fertilization and a higher degree of innovation. Even within our own labs, we've had 1 spin-off company and maybe another ready to happen because of this ability to try out some new things with the funding from Tnscore.
Our collaboration began with Tnscore through a National Science Foundation grant called Tennessee Louis Stokes Alliance for Minority Participation. Due to this collaboration, we were able to expand and impact to over 300 undergraduate students statewide in the areas of undergraduate research and graduate school preparation. Due to this generous collaboration, we have been able to impact more undergraduate students during research in the fields of energy and science.
Growth and connections.
Far-reaching.
Undergraduate research.
Exposure.
New opportunities.
Connections.
Networking and research experience.
Expansion.
Awesome.
Can y'all tell me what Tnscore stands for?
Could you describe it in 1 word? How do you spell relief?
Hi, I am Cynthia Rice, Dr. Cynthia Rice, Tennessee Tech University. Okay. Forgot the doctor, didn't I?
Let me kind of think how to package that mentally. All right.
Give me 1 word about Tnscore.
Tnscore's about the sun. As you squint in the sun, that's what Tnscore's about.
Tennessee.
Look at the camera and say
just one word?
1 word.
One?
Tnscore is? Great. Let's see if we can keep that paper from rattling. But that was good. I can hold it?
No, I will look at it.
The C?
I could make a word up. Cool.
DAP, Dynamic, Active, Achieving, Partnership. That's for you, John Hopkins.
Tnscore is about collaboration.
So just say collaboration for me.
Collaboration.
And look right here. Collaboration.
I'm looking there.
Say it in a friendly way. Collaboration.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Cynthia. Thankfully you can cut and edit.
Outreach. Research experience.
I'm trying to think.
The Tennessee score. I think we have to start over. Tnscore.
Hi, I'm Barry Bruce. I'm a thrust leader for Thrust Run of Tnscore. And I'd say the greatest thing about Tnscore is that it only lasted 5 years. It almost killed me. 5 more years and I would look like John.